You might saw this photo from a video when US President arrived in Malaysia on the 26th of October 2025. The road is so neat and well paved. Well, here it is. This is Maju Expressway. Maju Expressway or MAX is an expressway linking Putrajaya, the administrative centre, and Kuala Lumpur International Airport or KLIA directly to the city centre of Kuala Lumpur. With a length of 26 kilometers, the expressway provides a direct link between the airport and the administrative centre with the nation's capital city. Let me be your guide throughout the journey and explaining the interesting places along MAX. Let's drive on Maju Expressway while enjoying the magnificent views of Kuala Lumpur skyline. My name is Fami, an independent researcher and historian with a master's degree from a top university in Malaysia. And here it is, my degree. My expertise are regional studies and macroeconomics, which are still my interest of research. Somehow Malaysian viewers do enjoy the history and backstory of transport system in our beloved country, the road, the rail and the waterways. Thus, you may feel free to watch the previous video to get an idea how Malaysians move around the country. And here I am, in the middle of MAX, driving to show you how the Malaysian roads look like. Today's drive starts at Cyberjaya, the tech-driven city next to Putrajaya. The ramp on the left is the expressway entry for the vehicles coming from the airport. ASEAN member flags stand near the toll plaza. When this video was taken, ASEAN summit meeting ends a day prior. ASEAN stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations, the association that started as a regional cultural group in the year 1967. Today, it expands as one of the most important regional organizations in the world. On October 2025, ASEAN welcomed its 11th member, Timor-Leste. After leaving the toll plaza, the expressway is going downwards, curved to the right and going upward. Accidents often occur in this part of the expressway. The long viaduct above is MRT Putrajaya line. The rail transit line opened in the year 2023. MRT is short for Mass Rapid Transit. Think of it like a metro in state cities like in the United States, but Malaysian ones are cheaper and much more cleaner. MAX construction started in the year 2003 and completed in the year 2007. Between December 2007 until June 2008, motorcycles were banned from using MAX for safety reasons. The ban lasted until 6th of June 2008, where motorcycles are allowed on MAX as with other expressways in Malaysia. Did you know that motorcycles are allowed on toll expressway in Malaysia and they can use the expressway for free? When this expressway was under construction, the original project name is Putrajaya Expressway. Despite its name, this expressway is not passing through Putrajaya even a single foot. As you can see, the apartment buildings is on your right is in Putrajaya. This is the nearest we can ever get with Putrajaya along Max. Entering Seri Kembangan rest area. Excuse me for a while, I'm going for the toilet break. Seri Kembangan rest area is a highway stop that has petrol stations, restroom and food stalls. Perhaps you might have heard of this brand Dunkin'? Let's continue the journey towards Kuala Lumpur. To understand the reason why Max was built, we need to look back into the 1990s. Malaysia as a fast developing nation has a vision to modernize the country with a region specifically for information technology or IT. The area between KLCC where the famous Twin Towers stand and KLIA, the International Airport, is designed as Multimedia Super Corridor or MSC Malaysia. The map of MSC Malaysia was depicted at the riverside of 5 ringgit in the third series of Malaysian ringgit issued between 1996 until 2009. And not only that, from the year 2004, 5 ringgit is made up of polymer. See how awesome that sounds. Max is the line in the middle of MSC Malaysia map as shown here. Okay, now back to reality, joining the main lanes towards Kuala Lumpur. The speed limit on this expressway is 90 km per hour or 55.9 miles per hour. Arriving at Seri Kembangan Interchange opened on 30th of December 2015. Toll only charged on the northbound entering vehicles and southbound exiting vehicles. Northbound exiting and southbound entering vehicles already paid the toll at Putrajaya. Nearing the iconic hill where the bees drive on this very expressway shown in the intro earlier. And the climb is quite steep, about 10% of the gradient. Traffic congestion often occurs here every weekday morning as all the vehicles slow down and struggle to climb. The beginning of the bridge is the city limit of Kuala Lumpur. Therefore, welcome to Kuala Lumpur. As you can see carefully on your right, that is National Stadium Bukit Jalil. National Stadium can seat up to 80,000 people at one time, especially for football match. This football, not the American ones. The stadium also held concerts such as Coldplay in the year 2024. Arriving at Bukit Jalil Interchange. As you can see, there are neighborhoods nearby and there are houses behind this sound barrier. The gap between expressway barrier and houses in Seri Petaling in some places is as narrow as 2 meters, so close. Oh, take a look, there is one MRT train from Putrajaya right above. Oh. Arriving at Kuchai Lama Interchange, probably the most scenic part of the elevated expressway. According to Bernama News Agency, a report on the 8th of November 2008, the expressway was intended to be a protocol highway where foreign dignitaries travel between the airport, Putrajaya and Kuala Lumpur. Even the seclusive Turkmenistan showed the Kuala Lumpur skylines at max in Turkmen News report on 18th of December 2024 when the President Seda Beni Mohamedo made a state visit to Malaysia. Turkmenistan is so hard to enter as a foreigner, it is dubbed as the North Korea of Central Asia. When the expressway was first opened, locals complained that the expressway only benefit the businessmen and people who work in Putrajaya. Today, locals benefit much from the convenience of MAX. The expressway narrows from 3 lanes to 2 lanes, a frequent traffic congestion spot on morning rush hours. Twin Towers and the Exchange 106 Tower means that the city centre is getting near, so does the end of Max. As if the city road at ground level and max is not enough, a new elevated expressway, which is Setiawangsa Pantai Expressway or SPE, was built one level above, opened on the 4th of November 2023. Approaching the end of Max, the ramp to the right is going to IKEA. The expressway ends at the intersection with Jalan Tun Razak. So what do you think of Max and the development of Kuala Lumpur in general? After all, Malaysia is definitely not a shithole country. If you want to experience Max, the expressway is located between Cyberjaya and Jalan Tun Razak in Kuala Lumpur. There are 5 interchanges throughout the expressway, which are Jalan Tun Razak, Kuchai, Lama, Bukit Jalil, Seri Kembangan and Putrajaya. The only public transport using this expressway is the express buses from Putrajaya. If you are part of a tour group visiting Kuala Lumpur, the tour bus might likely to use this expressway en route to Putrajaya or KLIA. Toll fare for Class 1, which is car in Putrajaya Toll Plaza, is RM3.50 or 84 American cents. Salak Selatan is RM2 or 48 American cents, while vehicle from and to Kuala Lumpur will be charged RM2.20 or 53 American cents at Seri Kembangan. Reference list in the form of articles is in the description for your further reference. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new about Max and the magnificent driving scenes in Malaysia. Thank you so much for watching again and see you in the next video.